Now let us see another command, block insert. So we can insert blocks even without opening the drawing. Okay, let's clear this file list here and command as well. Let's go and add files. Right, so I have 3 of this other kind of files here. Right, let's open and see the file first. So you have 3 files of the same kind. Right. So now we have a file with multiple layouts. Here, what this layout missing is the north arrow. That's what I'm going to insert the north arrow in all the drawings. Even you can insert in all the layout or select a layout as well. So somewhere I want to insert here. So I'm checking here. My coordinate system is about 700 to 550. That's what I'm going to set, 700, 550. Okay, now this layout. So we open. Okay, right. In this drawings also we don't have the north arrows. Okay, let's go and add the north arrows here. Okay, block insert. Right here, block name, you can is asking for the block name, because the method now is insert block from external file is no. It means it considers the file is already exist in the same files. If any block already exists, you can use these options and just enter the block name only, so it will take the block from that the existing drawing. Then you can set the insertion point, scale and rotations, whether you want to export or not, whether you want to insert in model space, selected layout or all layout. Fine. So another option is insert the whole external file as a block. So the whole file will be inserted as a block. Then another command, even if this command is not available even in AutoCAD normal process, because in the AutoCAD insert command is also giving options, either the file is already exists in the drawing, you can insert it, or you can browse to a file and insert the whole file as a block. But this command, what it is doing is it pulling one particular block from a file, then insert. It's not inserting the whole files. Suppose if you have a file contains multiple blocks, you want to bring only one block from that file rather than inserting the whole file as a block. There is no option in AutoCAD. That's what I'm doing. Let's see in AutoCAD command. I think you insert. Here it's asking for the block name, so you can, if there is any existing block, you can select the existing block from here, or you can browse to any locations. You can pull that particular block and insert it. So if I insert this block, suppose you have multiple blocks here, it will be 0, 0. So next time you can see now it has multiple blocks and it has been inserted as a one block. So we go now insert method, now in that block it has bring this much of blocks from that the new file that we inserted now. Alright, so I don't want this. I want to bring only a particular block from here. Suppose let's say the north, I can bring that north block from there. Okay, alright. Close to all the files. Right. At least I need to have one open document here to run the batch process. Right. So we have the 3 files. I'm going to insert the block. This time, let's insert first whole file as a block. So go to browse. I'm going here, blocks, So you want to bring this fill, not fill. Okay, the fill hatch. Okay, what's the insertion point? So that is 700 and 550. Rotation is 0. Okay, fine. Scale is 1. Explode in all layout. Fine. Insert in all layout. Apply. So the command I have added. Alright. I'm selected. Double click the command. So the command has been added here. Save. Let's save the same drawing with prefix. Okay. Version is 2010 already. That is fine. Okay. Run batch. Doing in database again. Okay. It's done. We have inserted blocks in all the layout, and you have saved with the prefix option. So let's go to that locations. Okay, we have the file. Yeah, you have the block now. It's inserted in these locations. You can check property now. This 700, 550, rotation 0, north fill. So we have inserted. It's fine. Let's open another file. So BID 107. Because here we inserted in multiple layouts. Here we have 101, 102, we have 103, yeah, we have that. So, okay. Oh, we forgot to export the not used. Anyways, let it be not used also. And this drawing, third drawing, whatever the not used. Yeah, we set the options, all the layout. That's why we didn't exclude those not used. So it inserted the block and the not used as well. Okay, fine. Let's do one thing. Now we inserted blocks in all the layout. Let's do another one. Let's replace. So I'm clearing this command. You want to see another command called block replace. Block replace. Here also we have multiple options available. You have to give find block name and replace block name. The same methods available. Find and replace blocks exist in the same drawing. If both blocks are exist in the same drawing, you can give the both block name here. It will replace the find block with the replace block, or you can insert the whole external file and replace the existing block in the drawing, or even you can pull a particular block from a file which has multiple blocks, particular block, then you can replace that as well. Then we have additional options here, whether you want to replace the entire drawing or all layouts, select layout, or in model space. Then we have here attribute, additional attribute also you can handle it, like ignore source block and attribute. It will ignore if any block which has attribute, then we are replacing with the block which doesn't have attribute. It will clean up everything, then it will put the new block with no attributes. Then the another commands retain all attribute properties for matching text. Suppose you have two blocks that you want to maintain all the properties of the existing block, which has style and height, attribute height, all this informations. Plus only what you want to do is only replacing the geometry rather than the attribute. Suppose we have different geometry for this block, keeping all those existing attribute, you can do this using this command. Or you can retain only attribute values. Means you have now with a new block which has different the attributes are in different layer, different color, different heights, different text styles. You want to replace with the previous one, but you want to take all the existing contents, that's text values. Then you can use these options. Right. So now we saw that we are inserted with the fill block. Let's see this block first. From the general block, so I inserted this fill. Let's replace those things with no fill. So this one fill, okay, you can see now it has been filled, the hatch, and this one there's no fill here. Okay, let's replace this with the command. Okay, block replace. This is from whole file. I'm going to insert the whole file. That is now no fill. This one not fill. Before we have not fill, now we want to go with the not no fill. So capital letter, small letter doesn't matter here. Then okay, fine, everything's okay, and apply. So you have the command. Even I can set here I set all the blocks, right? Let's remove and select a layout only. We'll set select a layout. That way, the not used also, we saw that the fill not is added. Now let's leave those only the two not used layout without changing replacing the blocks. Let's see how it is working. Block replace. Let's take this one, select a layout, not fill with this option, not no fill. Apply. Okay, let us add those commands. Double click on the command has been added. Since we have processed previously, the stat is done, so I need to right, what we did is we saved those files, right? So this block still, this drawing still doesn't have this blocks, so let's remove this file. Let's add the new files. So these are the files, new file which has this fill. So I want to take these three files, and this time I want to say okay, save the drawing, yes, and then command has been added, so it's going to replace with the not fill with not no fill. Right, let us run. Okay, it's running. You can see now the status. The first drawing, there was only one block replaced because it's a keep line, it has only one layout. The second drawing it has 7, and third drawing it has 9. Right. I forgot to add. I didn't select this layout here. That's why it's applied with the. Even so, I had selected layout. I forgot to select that layout. Select a layout. That's why it's applied to all the layout. Okay. Now let us go and see that changes. Okay. Yeah. Now we have block with no fill now, and not used also. I have no fill. Alright. Okay, so that's why this one we have 9 blocks replaced, including 2 not used. Alright, let's do the same thing with bringing individual block from a particular file. I'm going to do the same process. We'll do this times. Block replace. This time we want to bring insert block, insert replace block from external files. So now this time Now our north has been changed to no fill, that just we replaced. Then this I want to bring from that blocks, general blocks, which has, we saw that before, block called north. So we are going to pull the north from general blocks file. We are going to pull this particular block. Then here select a layout, ignore the attributes, we don't have attribute here. Here this time I will go here and select all. I'll remove this two. So only in these two not used layouts the block will not be replaced. Rest of them will be replaced. Apply. So now it has all the layout here added, a particular layout. Part of the layout we selected, you can see it has been added here. Okay, fine. Right, the command is added. Then I want to reset again to rerun those things. Save drawing fine because I'm working on the extension, the prefixed drawing only. Run batch. At least one command. Oh, I forgot to add. Okay, and run batch. Right. Yeah, now you can see now the status, batch status. The first drawing, one block is replaced. It's fine as expected. The second drawing, 7 blocks. And then the third drawing, 7 blocks. It didn't replaced in this do not used. Let's go and see. Okay, let's open. Yes, right, it is replaced north block. You can see now property versus name here, so the block is north. Right, good. Let's see in the not used 12. No, it didn't replace because we excluded those layout. That's why still that old name north no fill is there. Yeah, north no fill is there. Okay. Again 8 we are replaced, and 109 again we haven't replaced this one. Okay, replaced. Fine. So you can see now how easy it is, how powerful the batch operations with built-in commands.